And when it was fixed, you had to stop right there because that's the only time you maintain the signal. We've seen so much. Actually made enough revenue on the jail to offset my entire budget. That's only been done twice. We created a SWAT team. Never had a SWAT team, never had a need for a SWAT team prior to taking over the jail in 2000. We did a record management system. Prior to that time, we had computers. I think it was Don Anthony come up with some sort of a system. Through it all, my family made this all possible. June has been by my side through all of this. She shares the blame. But she's been my rock and my sounding board. I couldn't have made it without her, and I love her just as much today as I did 31 years ago. I don't want to make this long, but I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that everyone means a lot to me. The friendships that were made will be a foundation for the adventures ahead. I hope you'll all come down and see us in Florida, maybe have a drink with an old sheriff. And I couldn't end without just one comment. To me, the two roughest things I've had was the loss of Nate Kerrigan and the loss of Emily. Emily was, of course, killed at Platte Canyon High School. Just a terrible tragedy that day. But we all bounced back and we all carried through. But Nate, of course, was killed when we did the eviction. I'll carry Nate's death with me to my own grave. I couldn't be more proud than the men and women of this department. And I will truly miss everyone.
We love you, Fred.
Kevin Dismuke and his wife Michelle. I appreciate everything they've done. Beautiful setting here. Alice, appreciate you helping. Alice Lanaga was, she's with one of the real estate companies, and boy, she's helped me with my daughter's reception. She's just been great, and we really appreciate it. Jerry and Dixie Zahner are up front here. We're staying with them in their house right now. And we appreciate all of that. The rest of you, again, I hope you'll come down and see us. God bless you all for coming, and please enjoy. Thank you.
Bill Hewitt.
Bill Hewitt. Let me ask you, Bill, what does Fred mean to you?
Fred means to me, he's kind of the epitome of our county. He's somebody that's always been here and always done right by us. This is an end of an era, a legacy, if you will, something that I don't think we'll ever have something as good as Sheriff. He's done amazing things for this county and for everybody. I think it's his wife. I wish you well. It's been a long time coming. I know you're going to enjoy life down in Florida, and just don't be on too many episodes of Swamp People down there.
Are you going to go down and try to see him sometime?
We will get down there to see you, absolutely.
All right, awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alice. Actually met Fred through June through the title company, and I've been using that title company since I moved here, and then met Fred as a friend. I just think he's a wonderful person. Oh, I think he's going to miss it tremendously. It's going to be a big hole in his heart. Yeah, the people have been wonderful to him, and he's been wonderful to them. Yeah.
And do you have anything special you'd like to tell him or June?
Fred, I love you and June tremendously. and I'm coming to Florida, and I'm putting on my bathing suit.
He means the world to me. He's my father-in-law, the grandpa of my 2 wonderful daughters. Just a great leader to look up to, and I'm glad to be able to move with him and spend more time with him down in Florida. Everything. He's been up here since 1971, and Park County means everything to him, and he sees it going in a different direction, and I think he's just sad to leave, but he just
Okay, your turn to count.
he just wants a new beginning. I just want to say that I'm happy for him for his retirement, and I'm happy to be part of the family. And it's been a great ride so far, and hopefully we can keep it going and go fishing lots.
I'm Steve Spodiak. Well, Fred actually means a lot to me. He's been a great mentor for me. He's a great example of what it's like to live your life to serve the community that you live in. And he's going to be missed here, but I'm very happy that he's getting ready to move on to the next chapter of his life. Well, it's a celebration to not only celebrate his accomplishments, because he's brought the sheriff's office a very long way in the last 20 years, but it's also a time for those of us that have been around to exchange memories. And it's kind of sad, because I know that this county has been so important to him for so long. But it's also happy because we get to celebrate that, and he gets to close this chapter of the book of his life and move on to hopefully what he wants to do from here on out. Well, I think it means everything. He's poured his soul into this county, and he's been a part of it for so long that I think it's going to be hard for him to fill that void going forward, but hopefully he can find the happiness that will let him just be happy going forward in whatever his next venture is going to be. I'd like to tell you, Fred, that we're really going to miss you. I can't remember a time in this county without you, really, and I just wish you the very best, and I want you to know that you will be missed, and you have my utmost respect. I really admire the man that you are, and I just wish the very best for you and your family, and want to say good luck and thank you.
Joe Burgett. Fred he means a lot to me. He's been a mentor to me. He's been a member of my family, and he's just been an individual that I've always looked to for advice. In absence of having a dad and brothers that I was close with, Fred's filled that role for me. I met Fred when I was in high school. I would guess I was probably about 18 years old. So that would have been in 1988-ish. Park County has always held a close spot in Fred's heart. And I think when Fred leaves here, I think a major part of this county will leave with him. He's just, for as long as I've lived here, Fred has always been here. And he's always been a part of our community, a part of our family. And that's just going to be a massive hole to fill. I think that the entire county, most of the county will fill that huge vacancy immediately. And I think in a very short period of time, I think most of it, or everyone in this county, will realize just how fortunate we were to have Fred as our sheriff and a member of our community. Make sure you got cold beer for me when I come to visit Florida.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Glenn Pence. I've known Fred since he was in high school. He was one of my students. He was one of my favorite kids. And I've always been impressed with Fred's dedication, integrity in everything that he does. He's always been one of my favorite people, even when he was sheriff. And I've always enjoyed Fred's company. And Fred, hang in there. Don't catch too many fish in Florida. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, and what's your name?
I'm Ronnie Reynolds. He's been like family since we got to know them through the kids.
Okay.
For many years, sports, everything. He's my boy for those that had a brain. Fred was always very positive, always very kind, trying to take care of what he needed to, and to keep everybody safe. Absolutely. Everything. Family.
Home. Well, no, home is where the heart is, so he's moving around.
Yeah.
Yes, to me, he's the only sheriff that I know, and he's really the only stripper that I know. We had a party at her house. We didn't. I was just there. And they told me, yes, there would be strippers, or else I wouldn't have gone. And so Fred comes up the driveway. I said, is that the stripper? Yes, that's the stripper. And ever since then, to me, he's been the stripper. I don't know what he was to Park County, but he was my stripper.
Oh, we're just going to miss you a lot, but now we have a place to stay, so yes, I'll be down.
Love you, Fred, but I'm not going down there. I'm too old. I'm 91, and it's a great thing that I got this far.
And don't forget you're coming tonight. She's getting her dollars ready.
One last show.
It's okay.
He takes care of me.
He takes care of you?
So, he takes care of me when I need help. He comes over if he needs our help. And this is the last thing. And he is really nice to other people. And I love him. And that's it. Grandpa, I love you, and I'm proud of you.
That is awesome. Thank you very much. Linda and
an end of a whole time of a family relationship and a work relationship, and now a whole new adventure in their life.
Just a door closing, a new one opening. They get to start some whole new adventures.
I did introduce them. Well, I just actually gave them numbers, so I wasn't like right there when they met the first time, but I know that when they were supposed to go out the first time, something happened and they didn't, but then they did follow up and did go out, and
I never made it to Texas because of
That's right. She was actually visiting with me and on her way to Texas and stayed here, fortunately. And all I'm going to say, and I don't know what this means, is all I'm going to say is, Heather asked him, does your mother know what you were doing? And he'll go. So I'm going to leave it at that. Everything. A world of change and improvement and advancement, and just somebody who they can trust because he grew up here and he was a hometown person, and they knew that they could count on him to keep that hometown.
He wants the best for the county.
Yes.
The best for everyone.
Yes. So I love you guys, and I'm going to miss you. I just wish them the best.
Thank you. Heather, do you have anything you want to say?
You guys are some of our favorite people, and you'll always be close to us. We love you guys.
I love you.
bike, I guess, and I ran into Fred in the hallway, and I was like 3 years old, and I looked up at him and I went, "Does your mom know you're here?" First meeting I had of Fred, but I don't remember. So, but no, Fred's wonderful. Fred married Nick and I, so we were, I believe, his first wedding ceremony that we did.
Oh, that is awesome. Fred married Krista and I too.
Okay. Oh wow!
So,
wonderful.
actually in Brighton, he married us.
Oh wow! He married Nick and I almost 11 years. All right. See you later. Bye.
An end of an era.
That's it? That's what it means? That's why, hold on. That's why you stress.
I know, I don't know what to say.
Well, no. It's the beginning for Pops. It gets to be done.
Yeah, this is the
You know what the stress is over it? The fact that Pops doesn't have to worry about all of it anymore. He's leaving on his terms, starting something new, doing what he wants to do, and being happy.
Should we be bad again?
You're the only one that's ever rebellious.
Because I got in trouble.
He knows
I got in
everything.
trouble.
There's nothing
He caught me.
You couldn't do anything without getting caught.
No, we even went to a party in town and he still found me.
So what did...
She was already done. I don't think much would have changed for Dad, to be honest, but the quality of life wouldn't have been there. Mom allowed work, stayed at work, and home was home. And
Okay.
Mom made sure that's how it went. Like, did you ever remember Dad having bad days?
Nope. Well, I'm going to start fishing so I can fish with my dad because I don't fish. That's what Ben was here to do. I love fish.
Never.
Vacation.
I get to feel like an empty nester now. It's going to be awesome. Me and Danny in a nursing home at one time.
We're very proud of you.
Very
We
proud.
Love you.
Yep, both of you. It's been fun.
Shit, I forgot to record this.
Oh no.
May take you up on that. Same here. I was looking, trying to see if Steve did
He was sheriff for just over 20 years.
almost 20. And I don't know if he worked in Park County. Yeah, in Park County.
Today means the end of a fabulous chapter in our lives. 31 years ago, this all began, and I'm looking forward to the next 31 with our new dreams coming in Florida. We're going to start out in Punta Gorda. My parents just moved there. We have 5 months at a friend's house, and then we'll decide from there where we're going to go. We both are going to work because I love to spend money, and I like to spend his money too. Come on down. I think we should start a little commune kind of thing. We'll just get everyone from Bailey or who used to be in Bailey, come on down.
I actually used to live...
And it's awesome. We won't have to buy lotion because we'll go away. We'll sip foo drinks by the ocean. He's heard it all. However, I thank him for the 31 years, and I thank him for letting myself be a part of his dream that started way back then, and we look forward to the next 31.
Fred, I want you to know that everybody that I talked to yesterday has nothing but admiration, respect, and love for you. That includes Krista and I also. Compared to everybody there, I probably know you the shortest amount of time, but you have still touched my life as well as you have everybody else. So I want you to enjoy your retirement and know that your guys that you have trained have the watch and will continue on with your legacy that you have set forth. We love you, Fred, and hope you have a great time in Florida.
One.